What companies does Ark invest in? Everybody knows Ark Invest is one of the biggest names in finance and investing. And people always ask the question, what are they investing in? What are they doing or whatnot? So last year, Ark Invest 2020 had explosive numbers with their ETFs. But the question is, what exactly is inside of those ETFs? That's what this video is going to be about. We're going to talk about what is Ark Invest. We're going to talk about what is thematic investing, the top 10 holdings of Ark Invest, and then we're going to look at the full list of Ark Invest, everything they're invested in, and then we're going to talk about why does an investor care. So y'all stay tuned. So if you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, make sure.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit that like, comment, and share button.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live all the way from the beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share button. And as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump straight into it. So the first thing we're going to ask is, what is Ark Invest? So Ark Invest, word for word, you can look it up. This is what I'm looking on my screen here. This is from Yahoo Finance, what they put up on Yahoo Finance. You can go here to companies, not their holders. You can go to their summary. Then as you go to their summary, you should be able to scroll down here. But I don't see their summary on here. But to save me some time, I'm going to go directly to their website, which will tell you. It says it has investment strategies. Ark's thematic investment strategies span market capitalization, sectors, and geographics to focus on public companies that we expect to be the leaders, enablers, and beneficiaries of disruptive innovation. Ark strategies aim to deliver long-term growth with low correlation to traditional strategies. So in this video, so that's what Ark is on paper. Pretty much they're an ETF that tracks innovative markets. They got a big name in the last 2 years due to their performance, being invested into different things. So everybody always love Ark. So this video is about, cool, what is Ark holding? So the first thing is they say they're into thematic investing. Now the question is, hopefully I'm not butchering that word there, but somebody may ask the question of, I'm trying to find my little writing here, what is thematic investing? And thematic investing is an investment strategy that seeks to focus on a certain sector, for example. And let me read it word for word what they have. So thematic investing involves creating a portfolio by gathering together a collection of companies involved in a certain area that are predicted will generate above market returns over the long term. So they do thematic investing, right? So here, the top 10 holdings right here on Yahoo Finance. What you're going to do, once you go to Yahoo Finance, you can type in Ark, ARKK, or whatever company you're looking at, and you can go to holdings, right up on the holdings. Under holdings, it will give you the top 10 holdings. So the top 10 holdings of thematic is, not thematic, but Ark, is Tesla, Roku, Square, Slack, whatever. So boom, that's the top 10 holdings. And it's easy to get to the top 10 holdings. Let me pull this up here. It's easy to get to the top 10 holding by going on E-Trade. You can go to a Scottrade or whatever. Yahoo Finance right here, it'll tell you the top 10 holdings. These are the top 10 holdings of the companies. These are the symbols, and this is the percentage of assets they have in it. Now, these are the top 10. These companies represent 52.88% of the company. Now, you got to ask yourself, what about the other 48% of the company? What about the other 43% of the company of the ETFs that it's holding? So 52% of this ETF is in Tesla, Roku, Square, Slack, all of the stuff like that, Zillow, Spotify, or whatnot. Now, you got to ask yourself, what about the full list? What about the other 48%? Where is that located? So I'm going to show you exactly what this video is for, to show you the full list of the holdings of Ark Investments. So one of the easiest ways, let me share my screen here. Y'all give me a second. I'm going to share a new screen here. And boom, right here. So you're going to go to their website. This is ark-invest.com. You go to arktechinvest.com. So it's a little dash, right? Invest.com. Now, when you go here, this is going to come down with their investment strategy. This is going to tell you, hey, they have several ETFs. You know, this is what they do. They have one for tech and robots. They have one for financial. They have one for disruptive, which is probably the most popular one. So you can look at it, right? So what you're going to do, you're going to scroll down. Let's go to this one. Let's go to the Ark Disruptive Innovation. You're going to click on this. When you go to Ark, when you go to the Ark Disruptive Innovation, their investment focus, it tells you, is on fintech, DNA sequencing, robots, 3D printing, artificial intelligence. And it tells you this actively managed equity strategy seeks long-term capital growth by investing in the U.S. listed securities, including ADRs, these are overseas companies, of companies focused on disruptive innovation. So it's all about disruptive innovation. Right here, Catherine Wood, Miss Wood, she's pretty popular. You see her around or whatnot. She owns this fund or controls it. She's managing it. She's a portfolio manager. It was incepted in 2014 or whatnot or whatever. So cool. Now you're going to click right here where it says Explore ETF. Explore ETF. Click on that. Let me make sure it's showing y'all the right screen here. I want to make sure y'all are following me along. So you're going to click on Explore ETF. Now I have to pull up the next screen. Give me 1 second. Make sure I got the right one. I want to make sure y'all are following along with me. No, that's not the one I want y'all to see. We already saw that one. It pulled up another screen. So when you click on Explore ETF, you're going to go to, no, I want to go to the holdings. Let's go here. I think it's this one. Try to make sure I'm sharing. Okay. So when you go to Explore ETF, this is where it's going to bring you to, right? Y'all see my screen? This is going to give you more information about the Ark ETF that we were looking at previously, right? So now, simple thing. You're going to go down. You're going to scroll down. This is going to give you everything you want to know. But to find out what this company is holding, go right here to Fund Holdings PDF. Click on Fund Holdings PDF, right? Now let me share the new screen. So the Fund Holdings ETF PDF, I'm sorry. This is going to give you the full list right here. Now we have the full list of what Ark, as of December 31st, 2020, this is where Ark is investing in. So right here, the top company, number one, is Tesla. Its ticker is TSA. It has its CUSIP, how many shares they own, what's the market value, right, of the shares they own, and how much weight is held. Like Tesla is 10% of this Ark ETF. Next, you have Roku, and it goes all the way down by weight. And the smallest company down here is something called Exxon or whatever, X1, I guess, X1 or whatnot. And that's it. So right here, they have Spotify. Spotify is number 19. They have Class A shares. They got 1.96%, shares. What's that? $346 million worth of Spotify. They have a bunch of swearing here. Oh, they got Spotify in here twice. So, you see in Spotify as a 10 holding. Then they have some Class A down here. So, okay. They got Zillow. So this is the full list of the 48 holdings. So most sites will tell you the top 10 holdings. This is the full list of what's inside of this. You can use this to get inside of different Ark investments. They do a great job with transparency on their website. A lot of companies are not as transparent, I will admit, but Ark does a very good job. Shout out to Ms. Wood, the portfolio manager, for letting everybody know what's exactly being held. So now you can see exactly what Ark has inside of its companies. It has a nice long PDF. Why do you care as an investor? You care as an investor because you're placing your money here. Everybody knows Ark has had a great year, but why has it had a great year? What has it done? So you can look at these things and you can pull up the list. Maybe you might be able to find something you may like, right? You may be able to say, hey, look, a lot of these companies, you wonder, why is Tesla going up so high? Why are these small companies doing so well? PayPal is in here, right? 10-2 is in here. I think I've seen it here. So these companies do well because they have these large amounts of money from portfolio managers that put money into their particular stocks. So these are institutional investors. So an investor, you may want to follow and see Ark is doing so good. How is it doing so good? Why is it doing so good? Tesla, who is the backing of a particular company? So right here, they're telling you Ark has, I want to say something, a couple million shares. And from I don't have it in front of my screen right now, but no, it has about 1 billion. That's what, it's about 1 billion shares, right? No, a market value, 1.8 billion. So they have about 2 million shares. They have 2 million shares of Tesla alone. So this is why it's very important to kind of know what's going on, right? And this is how you can see that whole list. So let's do a quick recap before I jump in the comments. We talked about what Ark Investment is. Popular company that came out last year. It involves in thematic investing. And we talked about what thematic investing was. We looked at the top 10 holdings, which can be seen anywhere. A lot of companies provide that, but it asks the bigger question, what else is being held? We want to see the full list, and we went exactly through the website and showed you how to find that full list of each ETF or what they invested in, and then we ended it off with, why should I care as an investor, right? So let me jump in the comments before I jump out of here. What's going on? Lucky's mom, what's going on down there in Jacksonville? Thank you. She said good morning to you. Max B said good morning. What's going on, Max B? Bisky or Romeo, what's going on, Romeo? Max B said I could also look through the list and pick a few companies to add to my portfolio. That is true. A lot of people go through and they look through, they say, well, you know what? If Ark, this big company, is doing this, I want to jump inside of it as well. So people love to do it and jump inside of it, whatnot. Willie Campbell, morning, sir. How you doing, Mr. Willie Campbell? He says he's from Denver, Colorado. As everybody know, I'm coming from the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado myself. Nice to meet you there, Mr. Willie Campbell. But yes, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude today's topic and episode. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else crazy you see me do around the globe, peace. Be safe. I'm out. Thank you.